Okay guys, the plan with the stator or the starter of the Suzuki is I'm going to put it back together as is with that brush in its position that is weared off to simulate the original problem because I've tested it last wrongly. The negative I put on this post, which is not correct. It must be on the casing. And Garden Boy Joseph make me a tent of that. So I'm going to put it back together and then to simulate the original problem. And then we're going to take it apart again, see if we can get that brush forward by spacing it or something and see if it will correct the problem. And then I know I can just replace this assembly. So let's put it back together. Okay guys, I had to remove the whole assembly out of this cup at the back because when this is in there, there's no way that you can press in the brushes because there's no space. So I have to remove it now so I can put it from this side in and then tip the whole thing in on there and then in the housing. But now I was struggling to get the screws out that hold this, and the other, you can see, some of you might remember, one of these brushes was very short, and it's this one, and it actually came out when I hit it with a hammer. I need to use my big chisel to get the screws out, and the shock bring it back. So it was just sticky. Okay, so I'm going to lubricate it now, and I have to put it back like is, and then the starter should work great. Okay guys, the brushes is in onto the commutator. Okay, I'm nearly there. Still the Bendix and secure it there. Okay guys, I've got the negative on the body, and if I touch the positive on that pin, the solenoid will kick. Okay, here. Okay, that works. So now I need to spin the starter. Okay guys, I've got the positive on that terminal, which is the positive. The negative is on the body on that side. And then I've got the starter wire. This is from the positive of the battery. So if I touch there, the Bendix must kick in and the starter must run. And it works. So I think that brush was not good, that was sticky. Okay, so I think this is for an emergency. This is a spare starter. Maybe I must clean it up and give it a nice spray, and then it is worth a couple of dollars or rands. Okay, my friends, there is a setup. I think I just need to secure everything nice. Okay, my friends, see you on the next project, or I will quickly show you something interesting that come up. Okay guys, I've got three frames of bicycles. This is child bicycles. This one have no wheels and there's no brakes, but further it is nice and complete. and then that pinkish one is complete with one brake, and I've got the spare wheel, the front wheel for it there, and it got its own back wheel, and further you can see there the brake and the chain, everything is there, but fairly rusty. And then I've got this black one, blue and black one, also with one brake at the rear, no chain, but it have pedals and the front gear and the fork, everything. So, but this two wheels, this one and that one, will fit on that bicycle and on this one, which is a little bit a larger frame, actually just longer. Further it's the same, just a couple of inches longer. So I want to build one out of this three, so we can put brakes on this one, front and rear, with that spares and with the two wheels. And yes, that is probably what I'm going to do, but we will check them out in detail before we start. And I've got more spares, bicycle spares, in that box. So this is a project that come up, but it's not for a customer or so. It is I've get it for free at a bicycle shop. So this is for myself, and maybe I will donate it to a little school when I finish. Okay guys, so this comes up one of the days, and there's my old Collaboration 3.5 that needs to start up again, and this is my own, and it's still running great. Okay guys, see you on the next one. Bye bye.